business owners surrounded themselves with subject matter experts, CFOs, CPAs, bookies, vice president of operations who's been there for 20 years, and not just presuming because I'm the owner, I
Right.
know it all, and not to defer to software, hardware, financial people, financial advisors, but have that team, have that crew work and have that inverted triangle. So not the traditional triangle with COO on top or CEO on top, but flip it so that the CEO is at the bottom and he's supporting this operation instead of dictating this operation. And the relevancy for business men and women is that they get that, much like what we were talking about previously, work in or work on.
Right.
Which one's going to get you the return of investment, the return of earnings, and as well as maximizing time.
Yeah, I like that inverted triangle analogy because it really, I mean, it illustrates servant leadership, where you as the leader are responsible for supporting and removing the obstacles of those that are running your business, not just command and control because you're the CEO, you have the title. So I really like that illustration.
I listened to, I'm a member of Christian Businessmen Connectors, and I had the good fortune last month to listen to Patrick Hammer talk about that triangle. And I'd heard it previously, but Patrick's description of it was that as the CEO, as the bearer of good news and bad news, is that he wanted to support everyone from the bottom. And I remember years ago having a conversation with one of the Marriott hotel chain siblings, 3 sons and a daughter. And I was dating someone that was very close to the family. And David Marriott made a comment to me. He said, you know, my dad told me one time years ago that as the CEO, you should always care what your line people have to say. I said, well, give me an example. And he said, my dad would walk in the basement of our $1 billion industry, our $1 billion empire, walk down in the basement and talk with a cook, a janitor, a cleaning lady, and ask them, in managing Marriott properties worldwide, Steve, he would ask them, what do you think? How can I make your job better?
Right.
And they would look at Mr. Marriott and say, are you serious? No, I don't understand why you're asking me.
Right.
I'm down here in the basement and you're up there. And he goes, no, I'm down here with you. And that's all that matters to me. And again, servant leadership, servant heart, much to